What's up, guys? This is Logic. This is my Smackdown review for September 10th, 2019. I was there, guys. I was there for this as well. And this wasn't a good show either, in my opinion. I don't know. It was missed opportunities again with the opening segment with The Undertaker. But like I said, guys, being there live is a different feeling. Like I enjoyed myself. I can say that I enjoyed myself. I was trying to be a fan, not a critic, and I just watched the matches, watched the promos, whatever happened. I watched it. I enjoyed it. And another thing, I didn't say this before. My last review for Monday on Raw, I never got to say that I never seen Stone Cold Steve Austin before. So that was my first time ever seeing Stone Cold Steve Austin. So I am happy about that. And the same thing with Undertaker tonight or that night on the 10th. I seen the Undertaker before. I seen him wrestle before, but I don't know. I might have been lucky enough to see the Undertaker for the last time in Madison Square Garden. I don't know. He's an old guy. You never know when he retires. But listen, like the video, comment, subscribe. You guys know the deal. Follow me on Twitter at Logic is Key YT. That's Logic is Key YT. You guys know the vibes. You know what to do already. But anyways, this show it wasn't that good in my opinion, and I just feel like another wasteful attempt. Well, not even an attempt. They didn't attempt to do nothing. Undertaker was here to sell tickets just like Stone Cold Steve Austin. They don't care about the main roster. They're not gonna use these guys to put someone over. Nope. No one got put over. And if you think Seth Rollins, Braun, the War Raiders or Cedric got put over, no, they did not get put over. Because like I said before, at the end of that match, Cedric just beat the US champion, and what happened? Stone Cold Steve Austin's music hit immediately. Didn't even have a chance to celebrate the win. Just celebrating with Stone Cold Steve Austin. So they did not get put over. Same thing tonight. Undertaker, he didn't bury Sami Zayn because Sami Zayn is already buried because WWE doesn't care about him. But that didn't put him over. That didn't give him no rub. It's like you can't just say, "Oh, he's in the ring with a legend." He does. No one. People don't get that kind of opportunity. Yeah, I understand that, but that's not really a good rub. It just made you look like a joke. What do you expect the Undertaker to do? You're gonna tell him to leave the ring? Do you really expect him to leave the ring? But anyways, yeah, whatever. Missed opportunity. We should have had the Fiend come out and attack Undertaker. Everyone was waiting for that as well. We had Yowie Wowie chants, whatever. Another thing that happened on this episode, Shane McMahon, he fires Kevin Owens. So I mentioned this before and I seen other people talk about it. People thought that Shane McMahon was gonna get himself in this King of the Ring tournament and win the whole thing. And once he said, "I'm taking Elias's spot because Elias got injured," once he said that, I thought it was real. I thought it was true. I thought they made this whole King of the Ring for Shane McMahon. I'm so happy that they didn't go fully with it, but I think it was a smart idea to do this. I don't know if this was their true plan. I don't know if Elias is really hurt. I think he really is hurt, but if he really is hurt and they had to do something to fix it, this was the best way to do it because it got Kevin Owens' story back together and now he's fired. So now we're gonna see what's gonna happen the following weeks. I know what happened because I just watched SmackDown. Well, yesterday it's Wednesday today. I saw SmackDown yesterday. I know what Kevin does. Kevin does return. It's only 1 week. He returns already, but whatever. He does return and is a stipulation now. So we're gonna get into that next episode on SmackDown. We get into that later, but let's just get into this show. So we start off SmackDown Live with The Undertaker. Same way with Stone Cold Steve Austin, Gotta get the legend out there right away, get the crowd hype. Got The Undertaker. So much respect for The Undertaker. Everyone's chanting Undertaker, We love The Undertaker. Same thing, we love Stone Cold Steve Austin, but I don't know. I'm just tired of seeing the legends. How many times we seen the Undertaker multiple times this year actually. So how many times are we going to see the Undertaker? The more we see him, the less the mystique. It's like the same thing with the Fiend. On Raw, they used the Fiend. The Raw of this week. It's the let me see. I don't even know what the date is. It's the 18th. So this the 16. That Raw, they had the Fiend in multiple segments. So like I'm not upset about that. But the less we see, the more better. We don't have to see a lot of it. And we've been seeing the Undertaker a lot. So the Undertaker, makes his like 10-minute entrance. It's the Undertaker. You're gonna let him do his entrance. So the Undertaker says, I want to come out here and take a minute and absorb all this. For the past 30 years, I consider these hollow grounds my home. I don't know how many times I'm going to get to come home anymore, but there's one thing I want everyone to remember about this place. The titans that were born here, the legends that were made here, and the heroes that were created here at Madison Square Garden. It's rewarding to me to know that each and every one of these souls, I took a little piece of them with me, but they will not be forgotten because the echoes of their memories will go through these hallways for eternity. And now we usher in a new era of superstars. Out of nowhere, Sami Zayn music hits, and I'm not gonna lie, I started laughing because it's Sami Zayn, but I wanted the Fiend. Everybody was chanting Yowie Wowie. We was all chanting for the Fiend. But Sami Zayn comes out, whatever. Sami Zayn came out, said, ladies and gentlemen, come on, it's the Undertaker, it's the Phenom, that New York City loves legends, whatever. We was booing him, whatever. And basically, he just went on and to say, like, oh, 30 years, you've been here for 30 years. And basically, he just said, you need to know when it's time to go. And he was saying, like, oh, no disrespect, whatever. And basically, he said that Sami Zayn is the future and he wants him to pass the torch to Sami Zayn and get out the ring. And Undertaker, he's staring him down. He gives him his mic and he walks and he's about to leave the ring. So you can see Sami Zayn's face. He's smiling and like laughing like that really worked. So Undertaker turned back around, gave him a choke slam. That's it. That was a segment. That's why we had Undertaker come out. I don't know, like they were promoting Undertaker for like I don't know, about maybe 3 weeks. I don't know about a month, but maybe 3 weeks. And this is the best that they had for him. Not even a storyline, not nothing. This could have been anybody. It did not have to be Sami Zayn. This could have been anybody. It could have been the lowest jobber on the roster. This could have been the top guy. And it don't matter who it was. This could have been anybody in this position. They just threw anybody out there. Undertaker's going to get a choke slam. That's it. Come on, guys. Be creative. That wasn't creative at all. And we could have used Sami Zayn with Nakamura earlier or later on. We could have used Sami Zayn to be there. But we had to use Sami Zayn to get the heel heat. I get it. And then just take a choke slam. That's it. That's what we used the Undertaker for. But whatever, I guess. So next we had a segment with Shane McMahon. He's watching what just happened to Sami Zayn. He's watching Undertaker leave. And Chad Gable, he comes in his office, and Shane, he compliments him about his victories, and Chad Gable basically, well, Shane says, do you know that Elias is actually injured? He got a broken ankle, and Gable says he knows. He gets a buy-in, but Shane says, you don't want to get a buy-in. You want to finish every match. You want to get to the finals. You want to deserve your spot. So it doesn't matter. He'll get someone. It doesn't matter if they're from Raw, SmackDown, or even someone who was already eliminated. He will find someone and he will let them know. So obviously, this is setting up for Shane to take his spot. When Gable walked away, Shane is looking all evil, planning, scouting, plotting, whatever. Next, we had The Miz versus Andrade Cien with Selena Vega, and we had Nakamura on commentary. Now, I gotta ask, why was Nakamura there? He had no reason to be there. He was obviously I was there live, and I didn't even watch it back on my television, but I heard that he wasn't speaking. He was speaking Japanese. So why Sami Zayn couldn't be there to talk Japanese for him, to translate for Nakamura? I heard that Corey Graves was trying to translate the whole time, and Byron was getting upset. Come on now. There was no point in having Nakamura out there if he's just going to say some Japanese stuff and we have no clue what he's saying. We could have had Sammy there. I don't know. it would have made more sense if Sammy could have, translated for him and said that exactly what he's saying. But anyways, and I'm tired of I'm really tired of The Miz. The Miz is horrible. The Miz as a face is horrible. His offense looks weak. And of course, like he's the king of soft style. Like that's so true. All his attacks look so weak. It seems like that he's only a face to promote Miz and Mrs., his little TV show. But he panders to the crowd. He comes out with New York City is awesome. He does that with every town he goes to, whatever. Atlanta is awesome. Like, come on, bro. It just looks so fake. It doesn't seem real. Yes, this is not real. This is WWE. But just seeing this guy that I know is heel written on his forehead, and he's coming out acting like a good guy and nice. I can't believe it. It's not real to me. It doesn't feel right. Like there's some people who are amazing heels, and there's some people that suck as a babyface. There you go. That's Miz right there. And another thing, oh my God, it just keeps adding on. Why did it have to be Andrade? I know Andrade is a credible guy, but we're supposed to be building him up. We're supposed to be having stars now. We're supposed to give people chances. Why is The Miz getting another opportunity for the Intercontinental Championship, but Andrade's not? Why not? It makes no sense. The Miz, what is he? 8-time champion. I know they try to break Chris Jericho's record or whatever, and they didn't. By the way, Miz did not win the championship at Clash of Championship. But listen, The Miz, get him out of here. Turn him heel. They could have had anyone be in this match except for Andrade. They could have had Jinder Mahal. I don't know, Sheldon Benjamin. People that like. I mean, Sheldon Benjamin, to me, he has credibility. I know how good he is, but he's not used. But why we couldn't have had a jobber like that come on, take the L, but we have to lose and like mess up Andrade's momentum. He's not really winning right now because I think he just lost to Gable. But come on, another loss for Andrade. I know they have to build and give Miz some momentum for Clash of Champions, but listen, it could have been someone else. But anyways, this match went like 10 minutes. The Miz threw Andrade into Nakamura in the middle of the match. Obviously Nakamura was sitting down by the commentary tables. He threw Andrade into him, and he did his little taunt, the come on taunt, whatever. At the end of this, Miz botched this actually. So Andrade, his little moonsault, he goes for the moonsault and he does another one, the second one. He always does that. It's not like, he's just catching himself. That's part of the move. He does a moonsault, lands on his feet, and he does another moonsault. That's part of his move. So he went for the first moonsault and then went for the second one, but Miz was supposed to counter the second one and turn it into the skull crushing finale, but he actually just fell down and botched. He didn't get it right, so he got up again. He hit it again. Boom. He pins Andrade 1, 2, 3. He celebrates, but before he even gets to really celebrate, Nakamura runs in the ring and blindsides him, Kinshasa from the back, and that's it. I don't know why Andrade had to take a loss. I know you had to get some momentum for the Miz, but come on, anyone else? Same thing with Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn could have been there. There could have been a double team attack on him, whatever. I don't know. The Miz, babyface, this needs to stop. This needs to go. So we're backstage again, and we're in the locker room this time. Shane McMahon is looking for Chad Gable. He asks Apollo Crews and Matt Hardy, have they seen him? Then Gable walks up, and he's like, oh, there you are. Gable asks Shane if he found his opponent yet. And Shane, he says he even talked to Elias, and Elias is perfectly fine with this. Chad Gable, you'll be facing the best in the world, Shane McMahon. At this point, I'm like, they mess up the King of the Ring. Because they already did this shenanigan with Ricochet and Samoa Joe pinning each other. So they made it a triple threat match. They should have never did that. To me, why can't we just have a normal tournament where no shenanigans happen? No BS, no extra stuff. They already did that. And now they're doing this with Shane McMahon. Someone that hasn't done anything. Just because he's a McMahon. He hasn't done anything. Hasn't won one single match, but he's in the semifinals or whatever. Come on. We can never have a legit tournament in WWE. So next we seen Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville come out. Mandy is basically making fun of Nikki Cross. She said last week, I told my opponent Nikki Cross that she would never look as good as me because I'm beautiful and she's ugly. And that's it. Then Alexa Bliss comes out and Nikki Cross rushes the ring. Now, let me get this right. So Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose, they pinned the tag team champions, right? Right? Now they are facing, well, Mandy's facing a half of the tag team champions, and they're making a storyline because Mandy is beautiful and Nikki's ugly. This is this a real storyline right now? Are you kidding me? Like, I don't know, Mandy's beautiful. In my opinion, she's one of the hottest girls on the roster. So is everyone else ugly? Is that how you're gonna start your whole storyline with everyone? Pretty dumb to me. Whatever. The match was probably like 3 minutes. Nikki, she went for the crossbody, but Mandy moved. Then Mandy tried to go for a knee, but Nikki schoolboyed her. Rolled her up 1, 2, 3, and she got the win on Mandy. So that's it. Who cares? Now this match wasn't meaningless. Like, all right, Heavy Machinery had a match. They had a match with some jobbers. I'm not even gonna say their names, but listen, this match is not meaningless. Like, before example with the War Raiders, I was upset because the War Raiders had jobbers after jobbers after jobbers after jobbers, and it led to nothing. So I don't mind if teams beat jobbers. Let's just have some notable jobbers like I don't know, like the Ascension or the Colognes or the B Team. Oh, speaking of the B Team, if you don't notice, the Fiend was there tonight, but he wasn't on television. He was actually the main event. He was after 205 Live. They told us in advance that if you stay, you will get to witness the Fiend face the B Team. So the Fiend fought the B Team. It was obviously a squash match. It was a dark match, but I stayed for it. I stayed for 205 Live. I actually liked 205 Live. It was actually fun, but the crowd, we didn't care, bro. Nothing. I swear there was this baby, and if you was at that show, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There was this baby that got over during it was a tag team match. There was a baby that got over. Their full attention was on this baby, and we didn't care about the wrestlers fighting in the ring. And they were going all out. I'm not gonna lie. It was like a 6-man tag. They was going all out. I rewatched it to hear the baby chants, but I watched the match. They was going out. But I don't know, 205 Live, too much disrespect. They need to go on NXT. But like I said, Bray Wyatt, he was there. But I went way off topic. Anyways, Heavy Machinery, like I said, notable jobbers. Let them beat some notable jobbers, and then maybe it's better. Like, we can have some jobbers that are unknown every now and then, but at this point, come on, they were facing Daniel Bryan and Rowan for the tag team championships. They're kind of established already, so why are they facing unknown jobbers? Come on, give them some notable jobbers. What the B Team could have did double duty. Why not? You already had them there, so have them lose. I don't know. It's just dumb. But anyways, the compactor, boom, 1, 2, 3. That's it. It's over. We go backstage again, and Shane McMahon is talking to one of the members of the production crew, somebody. Kevin Owens comes in, and Shane basically says he's been thinking about reconsidering the fines that he put on him, and Kevin already knows what's up. He says, "What's the catch?" And he said, "Well, it's simple." He gives him a referee shirt, and he tells him that it's important that he hears the best in the world and the king of the ring. Before Kevin can even say anything, Shane walks away. He couldn't even say no. So there you go. Kevin Owens and the King of the Ring semifinals. Shane McMahon versus Chad Gable. Kevin Owens is a special guest referee. So Rowan comes out and he has some mic time. So I got interested in it because the whole who tried to kill Roman Reigns storyline was intriguing to me. Now, I don't know if it's still intriguing. The only thing that's intriguing to me now is the why, and the person that's helping Rowan, which is Luke Harper, which at this point we don't know that is Luke Harper. We find out at the pay-per-view. But at this point, I'm wondering, why did he do this? During this promo, we don't find out why. Basically, he just says that he's not he's not someone that you can manipulate. He's the mastermind, whatever. Who, I'm not even going to say his promo because no one didn't even care about his promo. But anyways, as he's saying this, Roman Reigns comes out. Roman Reigns comes out and they have this brawl, this big brawl. I wasn't that far, and actually I forgot to mention, my seats weren't that bad. Like I was just like a little bit up. You feel me? But I got an upgrade. Me and my cousin, we was there. We got an upgrade, so we were front row. Well, not front row. I'm dragging it. We were on floor level, like right behind Byron and Corey Graves. Like I say, about like 6 or 7 rows behind them. We were right there. So I was watching this the whole time. So whatever, Superman punch. He sends him Rowan on the outside. Whatever. Rowan got this fan. Well, it's not really a fan, but he got this fan, and he power bombed the fan into Roman Reigns, and they were security guards trying to break this up. He power bombed them, and it was like bowling. It was like all the pins were there, and he just threw the ball. They all fell down. Whatever. Eventually, he got Roman to the stage, right? And more officials coming out trying to break it up. And I just see this camera, right? See this camera coming down, and I'm like, yo, what are they doing? They're gonna hit somebody. So out of nowhere, Rowan grabs the camera and throws it and knocks everybody down. And the crazy thing is, after they did that, they brought the camera and they literally had it right in front of me. When the segment was over, they brought it all the way to the side and brought it all the way right in front of me. But anyways, so there you go. Roman was laid out after that. After the camera, he pushed the camera into him. He was laid out, and that's it. They made the match a no DQ match. It was a normal match. It was for Clash of Champions, but they made it a no DQ match. Now answer me this: the pay-per-view is called Clash of Champions, right? We have a lot of like pay-per-view theme, like TLC, Hell in a Cell, right? Clash of Champions. Where's the title in this? No, it's nowhere to be found. And that match was actually the second main event. That match went on last. Why? Answer me this. Why did AJ Styles, the US champion, had to be on the pre-show, but Roman and Rowan had to be on the main show? Now I know Roman Reigns is like the real number one guy, but come on now. I don't get it. By the way, I skipped a segment. I skipped Bailey and Ember Moon. So earlier tonight, Ember Moon, Bailey was chilling. Ember Moon came up to her and was like, you promised that you were going to elevate the division. You're not a real champion and whatever. Bailey was like, oh, what do you know about champion? Blah, blah, blah. Like saying she's not a champion, and she challenged her, whatever. They're going to face tonight. Now we're at the match. So Bailey versus Ember Moon, and for some reason, Charlotte Flair is at commentary. For some reason, I don't know. So Bailey won this match. This was like 4 minutes or something. I don't even think it went 5. So she took the pin on Monday. So she needed that win back. But this is my problem. WWE has no one built up except for the 4 horsewomen: Bailey, Charlotte, Becky, and Sasha. That's it. That's the only 4 WWE cares about. Oh, by the way, Ronda. So there you go. The only 5 that WWE only cares about. We have people like Asuka, Kairi Sane, Mandy Rose, Nikki Cross, Ruby Riott, and Ember Moon. All these women, and there's more. I didn't name them more. There's more. All these women have potential to be as equal or just below the 4 horsewomen. So why is WWE not caring about the rest of their division? Why is it so hard to book their division strongly like they build these 5? I don't know, whatever. I don't know. It's just so much. Like Asuka. Look at Asuka. Asuka's I'm just speechless. Like, I'm speechless. There's no reason why we should only see the 5 wrestlers be on top all the time. Let's switch it up a little bit. But anyways, Ember Moon at the end of this match, he tried to go for the Eclipse. Bailey ducked it. Bailey the belly for the win. Boom. After this, Charlotte, she's sarcastically clapping. She gets in the ring. Bailey, like, she raises her hand. She's looking at her. They're clapping, whatever. She gets out the ring. That's it. He walks away. So Kofi Kingston comes out, and this is the same arena he was in when he hit that famous boom drop to Randy Orton back in 2009 when he was on the barricade and the fans, and Randy was on the table. He hit the boom drop. The crowd went crazy. Same arena, same building. So Kofi says, it was here where I decided to step up to the top superstars in WWE and prove that I belong here. That's exactly what I did when I whooped Randy's ass all over this damn building. I whooped him in the ring. I whooped him on the outside, into the walls, into the barricade, into the crowd, all over the damn place. And the icing on the cake was when I laid him out and put his ass through the table. Whatever. So basically, he was talking and he's saying, oh, there's a lot of kids out here, blah, blah, blah. And he points out, if you kids don't remember, here's the footage. And then they show it, the same footage I'm talking about from 10 years ago, 2009, when Kofi Kingston did the boom drop. Then he said this is a small taste of what Randy Orton's going to get, whatever. Then we hear stupid, 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 stupid. Randy Orton, I love him. Randy Orton's in like the side area where the crowd is at. So Randy says he can't listen to Kofi talk about the two things he done in the last 10 years. What do you do? Randy's basically saying that he won the world title and put him through a table. That's it. Big deal. Randy goes on about his achievements, how he won the Royal Rumble twice, Money in the Bank winner, almost a 14-time champion, whatever. And he said that Kofi had to pretend to be Jamaican with his accent and dreadlocks or whatever, of this phony power of the positivity bullshit, which the bullshit got a big pop. Kofi dropped the mic, he took his vest off, and he went over to Randy. So they started fighting, right? So they're on the side. They're right by the fans. They're fighting, whatever. Randy tried to hit the draping DDT because there was a table there. And he tried to hit the DDT, but Kofi got out. He grabbed a chair. He started hitting Randy with the chair or whatever. So he was about to do the boom drop. But the table that they were fighting next to, it actually broke immediately. So obviously we know it was like a gimmicky table. Probably was like cut on the bottom. It had a black cloth over it. But so Kofi, they already messed up the spot. But luckily there was another table right to the side of it. So he grabbed that table, put Randy Orton on the table, right? Went up to the top on the barricade, climbed up. It's right there. Hit the boom drop. From there, he recreated the moment from 2009. Now, in my opinion, I'm 50-50 on this. I enjoy it. I like it. I didn't think it was that bad. I enjoyed it. He did it again. He did it to him again. What I don't like about this is that, okay, you literally showed us what he did 10 years ago, and then you're going to do it again. That's not being creative at all. You're literally doing the same old shit over and over again, literally. But whatever. I enjoyed it for what it was, being live. I was hyped, so it wasn't that bad to me. Finally, we have Chad Gable versus Shane McMahon in the King of the Ring semifinals with Kevin Owens as a special guest referee. This match, it ended in 10 seconds. That's all it was. Gable hit this rolling deadlift, German suplex, which was it was beautiful seeing it live. He hit it so beautifully. When he got that 3 count, the crowd exploded. We were so hyped. And on top of that, Owens, he did a fast count. So it was perfect. But, Shane, being the heel, he went on the outside, grabbed the microphone, and he said, this is now a 2 out of 3 falls. Crowd was calling him asshole. He didn't care. Owens, he even tried to help Shane because at this point he knew that Shane, he has power. He's just gonna keep changing the match. So he counted slow when Gable hit this moonsault. Gable, he was on the top, he hit a moonsault, and it looked like the match was over. So Owens, he counted slow just so Shane can kick out, and he did a fast count for Shane as well. But Gable kicked out. Owens, he just tried everything because he already knew that Shane was gonna do something. And on top of this, I like this because when you think about it, Owens is just looking out for his family. Owens just wants this fine to be over with. He's done with it. He's just looking out for his family. But in the past, I said that I don't like that Owens is so worried about a fine because they're like making him into the next Stone Cold. Now I get what they're doing now because if we go back and go back like before WrestleMania when he was having these little like skits and promos, he was doing the whole family, the family man. He was eating pizza. He was taking his son to the bowling alley. He was the family guy. Now you know what I mean. He was the regular family man doing everything for his family. The whole Stone Cold stuff, I don't know. He was doing a stunner. He's being rebellious, but I don't know. It's just like sometimes he's rebellious, sometimes he's a family man. Now he's the family man. I guess he's not rebellious no more. But you know what I mean? He's doing what he got to do for his family. So I understand the story. I like that they went back to the story. But anyways, at the end of the match, Shane decided to grab a chair. Owens, he said, you can't do it. Shane's like, whatever, you got it. He takes the chair. He's sliding it out the ring. So he has his back turned. As his back is turned, Shane tries to go for a low blow on Gable. But Gable counters it. Turns it into the ankle lock. Crowd was going crazy, yelling tap, 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 tap. Eventually, Shane McMahon taps. Kevin Owens didn't do nothing. He didn't screw him out of a win. He didn't do nothing. No fast count. Shane McMahon lost second fall. He tapped out. He did it himself. Gable is advancing to the finals. He's going to be in the King of the Ring finals. By the way, he doesn't win. Anyways, so Owens, he's saying, oh, I did it fair and square. I can't do nothing about it now. He walks away. Shane McMahon, he blindsides him. He starts attacking him. He gets a microphone. And out of nowhere, he said, you're fired. And the whole building, we didn't know what to expect. We was like, whoa, what? Wait, what? And then, you know what? He just got back on him, started grabbing on his beard, started punching him, said, fired, fired, fired. And then that's it. That's how SmackDown went off. And like I said, I stayed for 205 Live. I saw The Fiend. It was awesome seeing him in person. But anyways, back to Owens. After this, Owens went on Twitter and he tweeted 14-24-20. And if we go by alphabetical order, that's NXT. So there's rumors that he's gonna go to NXT, but obviously I'm like 1 week ahead of this. So he comes back. He's back on SmackDown, but he's not like officially back. So I don't know if this is just them continuing the story, then he goes to NXT, or he just tweeted out that NXT thing to get people talking. But he tweeted that out. So if he comes to NXT, I have no problem with that. Like, I have zero problems with that. I would love if he comes to NXT. But that was the end of the show. I was there. It wasn't a good show, but I enjoyed it. I was there. I was live. I tried to enjoy myself. I enjoyed it. That's it. So there you go, guys. Make sure you guys like my video, comment, subscribe. You guys know what to do. Follow me on Twitter at LogicIsKeyYT. That's LogicIsKeyYT. Stay tuned for more videos. This is the last video for today. More videos will come out. Probably tomorrow I will have, the next NXT video, the Clash of Champions video, and the Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, and I don't know, maybe the NXT for the live one. I might be on like Thursday or Friday probably. So you guys stay tuned.